This video dives deep into the women's 200-meter from the heptathlon, highlighting race strategy, technical details, late surges, and the small differences that shaped the final results.
We just completed the third round of the Super Block from the 8 race over cuts at the expense of the Belgrade and over the unravel.
In the structure of the heptathlon, the 200 meters is far more than just another sprint. It is a decisive test placed at the end of a demanding first day. By the time the athletes step into their blocks, they have already endured the 100-meter hurdles, the high jump, and the shot put. The 200m, therefore, becomes a revealing combination of pure sprint speed, accumulated fatigue, biomechanical precision, and mental discipline. It is where raw talent meets endurance management, and where championship ambitions either gain momentum or quietly unravel. In Heat 1/3, the lineup appeared evenly matched on paper, with several athletes known for solid curve running technique, but differing levels of top-end velocity. The start was measured rather than explosive, an intentional choice typical in multi-event competitions. Unlike open 200m specialists who attack from the first stride, heptathletes often prioritize control, knowing that a technical error or muscle strain could jeopardize the entire competition. Through the stagger, athletes in the outer lanes looked particularly composed. Their shoulders remained relaxed, their arm carriage efficient, and their cadence steady as they navigated the bend. As the runners exited the curve and transitioned into the home straight, the race began to separate. Those with stronger speed endurance maintained posture and stride length, keeping their hips tall and turnover consistent. Others, however, showed visible signs of accumulated fatigue, tightening in the shoulders, shortening their stride, and losing fluidity. The difference was subtle but decisive. In this heat, victory was not determined by reckless aggression, but by efficiency. The athletes who distributed their effort intelligently on the bend had enough reserve to finish cleanly, maximizing valuable points without overextending themselves. Heat 2 to 3 presented a different dynamic altogether. From the gun, the intent was sharper and more assertive. The first 60 to 80 meters carried a noticeable urgency, suggesting that several athletes were either chasing points after uneven earlier performances or confident in their sprinting credentials. The rhythm was more aggressive, and the stagger unwound more dramatically as competitors attacked the curve. Technically, this heat highlighted the importance of bend mechanics. The athletes who stayed low through the initial drive phase, leaned efficiently into the curve, and avoided overstriding gained a measurable advantage before even reaching the straight. Their foot placement remained precise, and their transition off the bend was seamless. In contrast, those who rose too early or forced their stride paid the price with disrupted momentum entering the final stretch. What truly distinguished Heat 2 was the finishing phase. Over the final 60 meters, one or two competitors demonstrated a clear late acceleration, an indication of superior anaerobic capacity and effective recovery between events. Their stride remained elastic and powerful when others began to fade. However, this higher intensity also came at a visible cost. As they crossed the line, fatigue was unmistakable, heavier breathing, collapsed posture, and hands on knees. The effort required to produce that surge was evident. Together, both heats illustrated the tactical diversity within heptathlon sprinting. Some athletes approached the race conservatively, prioritizing clean execution and energy preservation. Others embraced calculated risk, pushing the pace to extract maximum points. In a multi-event context, the 200 meters becomes a strategic puzzle, balancing speed with sustainability. It is not simply about who is fastest in isolation, but who can deliver speed under pressure, under fatigue, and within the broader architecture of the competition.